This is Stamps Talk.
Greetings, salutations, and welcome to another season of Stampeders football right here on News Talk 770. Let me introduce myself. My name is Joe McFarland. I'm the news director at News Talk 770. I can't think of a better way to start this series than by going inside what was announced during the off-season. During FanFest, the Stamps made an announcement about exactly what was going on with a facelift here at McMahon. So let's go on inside and take a look at what all's been done during the off-season. Joined now by the man who made the announcement during FanFest this season that you guys were going to actually do some renovations and a little bit of a facelift here at McMahon. I guess we'll start off with what precipitated the changes that you guys decided to make this offseason.
Good question. We spent the off-season engaged with fans. We had a couple of off-site events at the Avison Young Club where we had a couple hundred of our fans out for 2 or 3 occasions. And then we were over at Nick's Restaurants for smaller groups of 40 or 50 people 3 or 4 times a week for about 4 months. So gave us the opportunity to not only talk to fans about what we were doing, but more importantly, we got feedback from them in terms of what it is that they were looking for to make their creature comforts a little more effective, and the services that they were looking to access to make their lives much more comfortable as a fan in the stand. So washrooms were number 1, concession access was number 2. So in the northeast, northwest corners, we've blown out the red walls, the metal walls. We've added about 12,000 feet to each one of those corners, and filled the area to the best of our ability with high-end portable washrooms in both those corners, and as importantly, some real high-end concession delivery vehicles for some of our new concession items. So those were the number 1 and number 2. So and absolutely that feedback came directly from our fans.
And you guys also did a bunch of stuff on the inside of McMahon as well, as far as the playing surface is concerned. New grass, I see, and right behind us, a pretty big addition as well.
Yep. Our new field went in on schedule. It was completed by mid-May. It's done by a company called Field Turf out of Montreal. They put in fields all over North America. They're really good at it. It's a health and safety factor improvement for our players. Like anything else, the technology changes and improves. So feedback since the players have been practicing here for the last week and a half have been nothing but extremely positive. It's much more comfortable to run on, easier to fall on. So real happy for the players in that respect. Keeping them happy, healthy, and safe is certainly right up there and one of the most important things that we can do in here. And the new video board, which is being lit up for the first time today right behind us, it basically blow your mind when you come here for the season opener and see it fully functional. It's 30 feet by 50 feet, a full, almost HD quality video. It'll be used strictly for fan entertainment, video replays, contesting, that sort of thing. Down below, there'll be another couple of boards that will be active video boards specifically allocated to scoring and stats and everything else. So it'll be like a giant big screen TV here in your living room, if you will, or in this case in the stadium. So it'll have quite a dramatic impact.
Fantastic. Well, something to look forward to coming down to McMahon Stadium this year. Gord, thank you so much for joining us here on Stamps Talk. That is the first edition of Stamps Talk here on News Talk 770. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
At Jack Carter's, every customer scores a touchdown. Canada's #1 truck and Cadillac dealer. Thank you, Stamps fans.